Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Freedom Homestead. My name is Tangi, and today we're in the kitchen getting ready to can up a delicious meal for your pantry. I am making beef stroganoff.
What makes your garden grow? Water and sunshine. What makes your spirit grow? Knowing that she'll be mine.
Super excited to do this. I got the idea when our neighbor brought over two beautiful chuck roasts and gave to us as a gift. They raise cows. So this beef was raised just across the street. So you can't get any more local than that. And I was thinking, okay, yeah, this is great. I can make some really delicious roast in the crock pot. And then I thought, or I can can it and have 4 different meals that my family will enjoy. So that is what we're going to be using today. So if you've never been here before, please hit the subscribe button. Here at Freedom Homestead, we share gardening, canning, grocery shopping, homemaking. We are in the middle of renovating our home, if you can't tell by the backsplash back here. We have a lot going on, and we love to bring our freedom lover family with us, so be sure to hit the subscribe button. All of this is part of Canuary, which is started by Lisa Sutton over at Sutton's Days. If you want to check out the description box below, there is a playlist where you can go back, watch all of the videos that have already been posted. If you watch every single video and comment, then at the end of the month, Lisa will pick a winner. Like I said, we are getting ready to can up some beef stroganoff. Let me show you the ingredients. For this recipe, you need some chuck roast, some beef broth, Worcestershire, tomato paste, garlic powder or garlic, dried thyme, kosher salt, pepper, onions, and mushrooms. Before I started prepping my ingredients, I went ahead and turned on the stove and started warming my beef broth over medium heat, as well as the water in my pressure canner. Now, this is a raw pack recipe, which means your ingredients will be raw. And since they are raw, I left my jars at a room temperature because my ingredients were also going to be room temperature, but I warmed the water in the canner because the beef was going to be warm. So you're going to prep the ingredients by first putting in your tomato paste, seasonings, and Worcestershire sauce in a bowl and mixing them all together. Once you have your sauce and everything mixed together, you're going to stir in your mushrooms until they are evenly coated. Then you're going to add your beef and stir until evenly coated, and then you're going to add your onions and stir until evenly coated. Now we are ready to start packing these in jars. I'm just taking some boiling water and pouring it over my lids and my bands to get those nice and sanitized. And here we go. You're going to want to fill your jars halfway full. And honestly, I think I got mine a little too full. Once you fill your jar halfway full with your mixture, you're going to pour your hot broth over top. Once you have filled it up, you want to leave about an inch of headspace, and then you're going to use a debubbler to stir it around and then top the jar off as needed, but just make sure you leave 1 inch of headspace. Once you've got everything in your jars, you want to make sure that you wipe your rims really well with some white vinegar. Put on your lids, screw on your bands fingertip tight, and then in the canner they go. Jars in the canner, as you saw, it only made 4 quarts for me, but I think it's because once I trimmed the meat off of the bone and trimmed a lot of the fat, I ended up with less than 4 pounds. But anyway, it's going to be delicious, and it smells amazing raw. So I can't wait to dig into it when it cooks. Once this vents for 10 minutes, we're going to put our weight on. Then when it gets up to pressure, we're going to count down for 90 minutes, and then I will show you what it looks like coming out of the canner. All right, guys, the light is off because the builder had to run a wire for a light to go over my sink. But this got done. It just came down. I'm letting it sit for just a minute, but I wanted to tell y'all I had big plans for this video. I was going to show you how to prepare the stroganoff whenever you're ready to serve it, and make homemade egg noodles to serve it over. However, Parker and I are pressed for time. We are actually getting ready to walk out the door to head to my hometown. We had a close relative to pass away. And so he and I are going down for the funeral. I will do that in a separate video. When I come back, I will show you guys a video on preparing this to eat, as well as how to make egg noodles. But if you don't want to wait, I will just give you the suggestion on how to do this. So basically, you're going to open the jar, you're going to pour it into a saucepan, you're going to bring it up to a simmer, you're going to add in a little cup, you're going to add a few tablespoons of cold water and some arrowroot flour or regular flour or cornstarch, whatever your preferred thickening agent is. And then you're going to stir in some sour cream, and then you can top it with parsley, you can top it with green onions, chives, whatever that you like, and then serve it over egg noodles or mashed potatoes or whatever it is that you like. But depending on what thickening agent you use, this is a very low carb friendly recipe. Let's see, you have the onions, which has the most carbs, then you have meat and you have mushrooms. Of course, there is some Worcestershire sauce in there, but it is very low carb, and this would go really well over some, maybe some steamed cabbage or some cauliflower rice or mashed cauliflower. It's very versatile, very delicious, and you are going to be so glad whenever you come in from a long day and you want a comforting meal. You just don't want to put a lot of effort into it, because this is going to be awesome and it's going to taste like it cooked all day long, and really all you did was pop open a jar. Okay, so I'm going to pull these out of the canner, and then Parker and I have to get on the road. That's all I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to follow the Canuary playlist down below. Comment on every video to increase your chances of winning a 23-quart pressure canner at the end of the month. Until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared, and we'll catch you in the next one. God bless. Bye, guys.